Hey guys, James Erickson here from GetTheBite.com, also president and CEO of EMC Dental Marketing. And if you're anything like me, you have multiple projects going on at one time. Maybe you're looking into some new marketing materials or possibly opening up a new office or adding an operatory to your practice or even renovating your front lobby area to be more up to date. So you have all these little ideas in your head and you run across things on the web or in your daily look through, your daily walk through the city that you see that you want to save for later and you want to organize these things. Well, today for the Bite, we're going to talk about a program called Evernote that will allow you to save these ideas into certain notebooks and sync them across your devices, meaning that if you save something on your computer, you'll be able to access it later by your smartphone or your iPad. And Evernote's a really cool program because it allows you to take these little bits and pieces of things you find on the internet or pictures you take and organize all these ideas into one central area that then you can share with people. You can email ideas to your notebooks. Let me give you a quick run through on how it works. First of all, from getthebite.com, we'll go to evernote.com. Very simple website that Evernote has here. Basically, there's only one thing to do, and that's click this button right down here that says download now. Now it says Evernote for Mac because I'm on a Mac, but if you're on a PC, it'll say Evernote for PC. And if you go to the App Store in any one of your smartphones, it will allow you to download the app for your smartphone as well. But what Evernote will do, and I'll show you my Evernote real quick before I come back and give you an example, is it allows you to take different notes. And those notes then get saved in what they call notebooks. So if you're normal like me, you have, possibly something like this that's just a bunch of notes that you've added and scribbled on pages and screenshots you've taken, things you've printed out that you're organizing in an old notebook like that. Well, that's what Evernote does, is it gives you a virtual notebook to save all of these notes in. So you'll see over here on the left, I have all of my notebooks. I have an all notebooks, which will give me all of my notes, but I've got them organized into different sections for different parts and projects that I'm working on. Also, right down the middle here, it shows my notes by the date I created them, and then over here it lets you view the notes. So for instance, here's a quote that I added from Seneca: lay hold of today's task and you will not depend so much upon tomorrow's. Just a little quote I thought was cool, so I cut and pasted it, and here it is. I'm going to show you a little bit about how Evernote works now. We're going to go back to getthebite.com, and once you install the software on your computer, you'll get a little button, and if you can see it up here, it's a little elephant button, and I also have one on my desktop that I can save it to. One of the cool things is if you click that button, it opens up Evernote, and it says, do you want to save this page? Now, I don't want to save this page because I've already saved this page. But if I close this, it's automatically saved, and you can see that I've now saved 2 copies of GetTheBite.com through this example only. Another cool thing is if I find a picture, so for instance, this tooth picture down here that I want to save, I can right-click on it, meaning that you click on the right side of the mouse, and way down at the bottom, it adds these examples. It says Add Image to Evernote. So if I click on Add Image to Evernote, it's going to give me that image. I can change the name of it. I can add tags to it. I can basically do anything. I can even write a little bit about this. This is an image from Get the Bite. So you can see how this can be powerful if you find a cool picture of another dental office that you kind of want to show to your contractor, or if you find a cool piece of marketing online that you want to save, or maybe you're doing some marketing research and you want to save different websites. But now once I hit that, it syncs it onto here. So there's my image. Get the image. This is an image from the Bite. Now it's saved, and it's also synced with my phone and my iPad. If I want to get a piece of text, all I do is go down here and I highlight the text. And I right-click on it, meaning click with the right side of the mouse, and go down here and it says Add Selection to Evernote. Well, if I click that, it gives me that text selection in Evernote. I can change the name of it if I want. Quote from Get the Bite, and close that down, and it's automatically saved. There's my quote from Get the Bite. Now, again, I can go on my smartphone here. Happens to be an iPhone, but it also works for BlackBerry or Android. Enter my code, and here's all of my my notes now. In fact, the note, the Get the Byte site that I saved is already on there, and it's actually syncing as we speak. So it's going to find those other notes that I just added. Also, there's an iPad app. Let me show you that real quick. Very similar. And if I go to my productivity, I got Evernote. And if you can see on my iPad, it shows you your notebooks across the top there. And you can pick one. Let's pick one with something in it. And it shows all your notes right there. And so that's really cool little tool, because everybody's been surfing the web and they find a cool quote or a cool picture that they're like, oh, I should save that because that's a great idea for later. And Evernote allows you to do that. So again, evernote.com will let you download the program for your computer. And if you want to get these emails every week and you're not a subscriber, go to getthebyte.com and click in the enter your name and email and click subscribe, and you'll get an email with a video walkthrough every Thursday. Hope you have a great week. We'll see you next week.